Hello everyone, welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. I'm Brad, and today I've got another bourbon review for you, this time a high rye bourbon, one I have not really seen or heard anything of. I was bourbon hunting the other day, just kind of making my rounds, and I found this bottle on clearance for like 20 bucks. I had to grab it, Old Soul, 90 proof, non-chill filtered, straight bourbon whiskey. Don't know anything about this. I literally don't know anything. I know it's from Mississippi. There were 88 barrels produced in their small batch, which is kind of cool that they tell you that. That's pretty cool. High rye is not typically my thing when it comes to bourbon. I think the only thing I know of well, that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. But let's see if this is any good. I don't think I've ever had any bourbon or any whiskey really from Mississippi. That's a random place to get a bourbon from. Well, let's give it a shot and see. The bottle is just friggin' gorgeous. That label, the font, the shape of the bottle, I love it. It's very like a wine bottle. You can kind of see. I don't want to spill it. There's like an indentation there. Pretty cool. Now I know that the bottle means absolutely nothing with what's inside, but I do like, since I display all my stuff, I like a good bottle. I like a good label. This one has that, so I'm very happy. This looks really good. Let's see. Oh, I poured way too much. Let's see how this goes. Really not a lot on the nose there. Almost like a peanutty note. Peanut and like salted caramel. And that salted caramel on the nose is something I pick up a lot of times. And it's not usually a note that I enjoy on the palate because it does have a salty characteristic to it. Let's hope that doesn't carry over. And there's almost like a peach or something on there. Peach? Apricot? Can't quite tell what that is. Some sort of fruity sweetness that I can't really identify. No, I get like a slight popcorn note. Like a slight buttery popcorn, caramel popcorn, kind of like a E.H. Taylor nose. You know, E.H. Taylor has two very distinct notes for me on the small batch. I get green apple very vividly, followed by caramel apple, or caramel popcorn, with a little bit of that caramel apple, but more of the caramel popcorn. And I kind of get that on this. Not as pronounced and not as detailed and not as deep and dense as that, but it's there. Kettle corn almost is kind of what it is. Smells really nice. Nothing really jumping out that I'm like, holy crap, that's amazing, or that's terrible. That salted caramel note's a little dicey, but we'll get there. Hopefully it doesn't get on the palate. Let's give it a mouth and see what we feel about it. Oh wow, that's really good. Very flavorful. It tastes exactly like it smells. All those notes carry over. The salted part doesn't carry over as much as it is on the nose, but it's definitely there on the finish. Almost like a salty, lingery. It's giving me chills, actually. Not good. Not good chills. That specific salt note is not something I enjoy. But it's not overly done here. It's fine. And I think, especially for the 20 bucks I paid for this, I'm very happy with this. This is not a bad purchase at all by any means. Now, I don't know if I would spend the $40 on this again if I saw it, but I am glad to add this to the shelf. It's not bad. Let me give you some more tasting notes here. There's a slight cherry there too. Very, very slight, like a cherry cough drop. Nothing crazy. Lingers, and there's like a mintiness to that too. And the rice spice kicks in at the back end of the palate. I'm gonna take another sip of this because it's kind of evolving even as I taste it. Rice spice is coming through. Yeah, and like nutmeg on the palate. Cool. Not a terrible bottle. The finish is actually pretty good on this, actually. For a 90 proof, it's not bad at all. Not bad. I'd like to maybe see it bumped up a little bit in proof. I know that's like a thing I always say, but I stand by it. I think that would be much better at around 100 proof. Maybe not. You know, sometimes I say that and then you try something at a higher proof and you're like, nope, they were right to water it down to 90. But the flavors in here are really good. They're just kind of muted, but not bad. That's the review. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, cheers.